Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of the return to the SWF. We are here for our first show in March, and guys, we've won that area battle. Oh yeah, SWF, SWF. We fucking so it stayed tied the whole time. Us and USPW were tied at 84, and we won the area battle. So this does neither proves nor disproves my theory. So, my theory being that if you tie, it goes on best show, which I, again, do not see how my theory's wrong. I also have no evidence that my theory's right, assuming you guys don't comment something, because I am recording this right after the last one. So if you guys commented, this is going to look really stupid on my part. So on tonight's show, we have our opener, Robbie Retro versus Spencer Spade. This was not officially announced at the previous show. Spencer Spade and Brandon James finally agreed to do a strictly business, no friendship partnership to take out Robbie Retro, but it was revealed on social media that they will. This is happening. This is going to open the show. We also have pre-booked from last week the number one contenders match for the tag team titles. Fame and Money kind of gave up their immediate rematch unwillingly and not their choice. So American Glory are like, hey, you can't just come back. No, that's not how this works. That is not how this works. Do not do that. And so tag match, number one contenders tag match has been set up. And Angry Gilmore and Lenny Brown wanted to face their foes before the pay-per-view and pitched this match to Eric Eisen, and they're taking on the world champion, the Crippler and Rogue. That is our main event for the night. Hopefully it does better than the previous one. I have a lot of confidence in this main event. I'm all paranoid about my main events now, ever since that one got a 70 and fucked me hard. So it's time for the news report, our world-famous news report that only comes around like once a month because everything just happens in 1 week apparently. Because I have a lot of shit that I can write down now. So in the last month we made, I can't click on it there. Well, we made $3.1 million. That's a whole nother million that we weren't making previously. So that's pretty cool. Which means I can probably start overpaying for names, poaching big names, that I have a steady income now. However, I can't get El Mitico. That was going to be the first name that I wanted to poach. He was a guy that I signed in the 2016 save and never got around to pushing because I signed him about like 2 months in, I think, and the save ended right after the Supreme Challenge, so I did not get a chance to push him, so I wanted to bring him in and right that wrong, but did not. EILO was just going to be able to offer him more money than Jerry would let me offer him. And that brings me to my other thing, is that I could probably make more of a profit if I ran a B show. I could get more ticket sales. I don't want to book one, though. I don't want to book a B show. B shows suck to book. They're so painfully unfun. I hate B shows. I might bring in a B show, and if I bring in a B show, instead of actually like recording it, I'll have like a match card posted at the end of the Supreme TV. So in my head, first off, I moved all our pay-per-views to Saturdays just because that's a better day. So in my head, what would happen is we'd have Supreme TV and then we'd have a B show on Thursday. So what I do is I would do Supreme TV like we are right now, and then at the end, during the results page, as the screen's loading, I'll just post the card for that week's SWF Elite, or I don't even remember what the other one is they have in the game. They have like 2 logos already made for you in case you want to make one. And I just post the match card as we're loading to see how badly we destroyed TCW this week. But not anytime soon, because I really don't want to book a B show, even though I should. I could make more money. And then the last bit of news is I have Valiant donates to a kid's charity, and people were very happy with him. So was I. It really struck home with me specifically. Yeah. All right, thank you, Valiant. And let's get on with the show. So we open the show with a promo battle between Valiant and John Greed. They're going line for line. It's a pretty good promo battle. That's why I don't want to muck it up by cutting a promo myself, because I'm bad at those. You guys should know this by now. So basically the promo battle ends with the two men agreeing to have a match next week on Supreme TV. Originally, this was going to be the main event. So if you remember in the last episode, I was like, oh, I have a main event on the Go Home show that I'm not too sure about. That was in reference to this match. However, upon farther looking in my booking, there we go, MC64, upon further inspection, I have a better match that could probably main event. I already had one pre-booked, and it was going to be the semi-main. I took a look at the pops, and that match is probably going to be the main event now. So I'll tell you what that is going to be when we get to it. But Valiant and John Greed are set up for next week as a nice go-home hype angle for the Valiant Scythe match at Awesome Impact. And we have our opener, Robbie Retro versus Spencer Spade. And in a move that surprises everybody, in 636, Robbie Retro gets Spencer Spade in a small package and picks up the upset victory. Robbie Retro has outdone Spencer Spade. Flash pinfall. Nobody sees it coming. Quick 3 count. Spencer Spade is completely shocked. And Robbie Retro's music hits. A disco ball drops. He's never won a match before in a save, so I've had this in the back for a while. Every time he wins a match, a disco ball drops. Somebody call my mama ass music plays, and he just starts fucking dancing. And then we just see from the crowd Brandon James bolting to the ring like that cop from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, just runs to the ring and just big boots him right across the face. And these two men are absolutely furious, and they beat the absolute shit out of Robbie Retro. And these two men are absolutely furious. They take the time to beat bloody down, batter Robbie Retro, and this whole time the disco does not stop. Like, the lights are dim, the ball's going, the music does not stop, and every time, like, the chorus hits, they get even angrier and then beat the shit out of him even more. It's not a good night for Robbie Retro, but it is, however, a good night for Mikey Lau, as Mikey Lau gets a couple minutes of TV time to kind of respond to Remo, as 2 weeks ago Remo just beat up Robbie Retro for no reason, and then the reason turned out to be he thinks he's cool when he's not. And Mikey Lau says, Remo, you better get your ass ready for the pay-per-view, because despite how well you're doing now, and despite how good of a competitor you are, you'll never, ever, ever quite be Jack Bruce. Mikey Lau just kind of digging right at him, as Jack Bruce was responsible for 2 of Remo's world title reigns ending. So trying to bring back a sore subject. Let's see how this goes for Mikey Lau later. 75 rated angle and a 70 rated angle with we have ZWB and Oliver Cobb there in the ring, and they're pretty much like, all right, enough of this Atom Smasher bullshit. Enough of this crap about justice needing to get served and the evil needing to be ridden. Just forget it all. Just come on out and actually fight us. Like, they're calling out Atom Smasher, but Atom Smasher does not come. However, it's just Avalanche and Chill that make an appearance tonight. And Avalanche and Chill just say, we don't really care about evil being served. We just want to get booked, and now seems like a great opportunity for a tag team match. And then Avalanche just bumps him, shoulder block. That's the word I'm looking for. Shoulder block ZWB to the ground, and the match gets underway. Impromptu tag team match, and in the end, Oliver Cobb and ZWB win, of course. Oliver Cobb pinched Avalanche with the strikeout. I don't know what that would be, but that sounds pretty cool. So Oliver Cobb getting his win back after getting pinned in last week's main event. 63 rated match. Pretty good. And remember how last week I said I'm sure calling a Hollywood Brat Star won't have any negative effects. Well, Jungle Lord's just kind of minding his own business backstage when all of a sudden you just hear very faintly, "You fucking piece of shit!" Boom! Fucking from behind, Hollywood Bret Star jumps him. "You're worthless! Nobody likes you! Nobody likes you, you old motherfucker! You suck! And how dare you call me Bret?" So he's just taking it way too seriously. Like, it was a throwaway line. Just mauls him to death. A lot of mauling being done this week by the heels. As, Hollywood Bret Star lays him out. 84 rated segment. Yeah, gained heat. Cool. Next segment, 65. We have a match announcement for the pay-per-view. It is made official right now for Awesome Impact. The North American Championship will be Rogue versus Lenny Brown. The two are fighting in the main event, although it was not official that they would fight at the pay-per-view. Eric Eisen just went ahead and made it official. And following that is the number one contenders tag team match, and in a 70 rated fucking no, bruised ribs, no, broken, oh, that's even worse, no, oh man, that sucks. Well, in 10 minutes and 40 seconds, Paul Huntington used the ropes for leverage, and they pinned American Glory, and they are now the number one contenders. So on that note, let's go on down to cool. Just makes things better. On that note, let's go backstage where Joey Morgan meets up with ZWB, and he kind of apologizes to it. Morgan tells him, "Zim, look, I'm sorry, man. I was being selfish earlier in the previous months for not wanting your help, telling you I don't need your help. I was wrong. I do need your help. I had too much pride in me. I thought I'd be able to take out all of Unleashed Awesomeness by myself. And I am sorry for not accepting your help, and from now on, I look forward to working with you while taking on these scumbags. And a very specific scumbag that I want to take on next week," and he turns to the camera, "is you, Adam Smasher. I don't know what goes through your head, what crazy shit you think of every day, and how you see the world. All I know is that I see you as my enemy, and right now, I want to take you out. So fight me next week, Adam Smasher, and we'll see who truly is the stain that's ruining the SWF." So this is the main event match that I was talking about. So Morgan versus Adam Smasher. Joey Morgan and Adam Smasher. Save. All right. Oh, and that reminds me, I did forget something. During the beatdown, I messed up the angle completely. Hawaiian Crush was supposed to come out and stop Hollywood Bret Star. So we'll say that happened. And I will just take the L, and we will pre-book our 3v3 for next week. Jungle Lord, Heinlein, and Akuma. That's upsetting. I don't usually botch angles, too, which sucks. This was not supposed to have Hollywood Bret Star, by the way. This was supposed to be Fame and Money and Just Insensitive, but now I'm going to have to redo that booking, because I do not know how bad these cracked ribs are going to be. If he can work, he's not going to work next week. If he's working through it, then I'll have him work through the pay-per-view, and then no more matches until you are healed, mister. Following Joey Morgan being sincere, we have Jimmy Hernandez and Steven Parker have gotten an interview. They asked for some interview time. Anna Garcia's like, "So you asked for this time? You told me you had a big announcement. So what's going on with you guys?" And Jimmy Hernandez and Steven Parker just say, so Team Sexy sucks, and especially Bear Bukowski. Bear Bukowski, you laid us out last week. You ambushed us. Not cool. So we went to Eric Eisen, and we explicitly told him, we want that big, bald asshole in a fight. And Eric Eisen gave it to us. So next week, Steven Parker will teach Bear Bukowski a lesson by beating him in a match or something. I don't know who's more over. Steven's at 60. We'll go 61 average. Bear is at 60. So Steven's slightly more over. They're pretty even, though. Bear. Okay. And there we go. That's all the matches I'm going to pre-book for next week's show. I think I have one more that's going to happen. I don't remember what it is, though. So, it's probably a job match. 71 for the interview. That actually did much better than I was expecting it. Following that, we have James Prudence just in the ring. He's mad. He's like, I'm not going to go away. I'm James Prudence. I'm not a tomato can. I'm not a guy to get other people over, all right? All right, I'm James Prudence. I'm better than what I let on to be, and I'm not going anywhere until I can showcase my talents properly. I'm going to hold the SWF hostage, and then boom, Remo's music hits. Oh, shit. Oof. Man, that's going to suck for James Prudence. So Remo kills him. Well, he doesn't kill him, actually. That was the original plan, was Remo was going to kill him, and I had the main event go on for a long time. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe James Prudence versus Jungle Lord wasn't the best match to showcase either man. So I wanted to give James Prudence a second opportunity against a huge name to see what he can do if it was just one bad show. So I bumped it up to 15. I gave him everything he needed to just to see if James Prudence truly is worth pushing. And the answer was no, because he got a 59 and he couldn't really cut a promo. But in the end, Remo, of course, wins the match. And then he, after the match, he kind of paces around the ring for like a good minute before eventually demanding a microphone. And all he does is yell, "Mikey Lau, you're a goddamn dead man." Rah! He's not happy. Not happy about the Jack Bruce lines. I would not be either. And we cut to Eric Eisen's office as he has called Fame and Money into his office to let them know that so it was agreed upon that the winner of that tag match would get a title match. So yes, you two are going to fight Hawaiian Crush for the tag titles. However, what was not planned upon was you two cheating like you do every week, and I am absolutely fucking sick of it. So to teach you a lesson, even though they lost, they did not lose fairly, so to give them a fair shake, I'm gonna insert American Glory into the title match. And Paul's like, you can't do that, man. He's like, I'll sue you. And Eric's like, how? What? How are you gonna sue me, man? Oh no, okay, I'm stupid. For a second, I thought I was pre-booking the pay-per-view matches on that page. So, 2 versus 2 versus 2, not 2 versus 2. So, I believe American Glory are obviously they're the lowest over, and then Hawaiian Crush. I'm really mad. I'm still irked that I messed up that angle earlier, because I literally was booking it thinking, like, goddamn, I really didn't book Hawaiian Crush this month, as I'm, like, missing the part that says in my notes, Rat Pack Junk Jumble Lord backstage, but are stopped by Hawaiian Crush. I just missed that whole thing. Beautiful. 74 for Eric Eisen. We're not having banger angles this week, which is not looking good. But hopefully Rocky Golden can turn that around. Yeah, Rocky. Rocky gives us an update from the hospital. He's getting better. 99. Main event, 76. Fucking Jesus. Really? That's it? Oh, man. I'm really hoping so. My internal hope is always to get 80s with main events on Supreme TV. And they are really letting me down. Man, that sucks. Lenny Brown must have... I don't know if it was Lenny or... Crippler got an 81, though. Crippler's the fucking man, dude. That's why he's the world champ. Good performance by everybody. But in the end, yeah, the heels do go over by using underhanded tactics. That's all it says. So I don't know what they do. They probably do underhanded tactics, I would assume. That would be my guess, is they do underhanded tactics. And the finish is Rogue pinning Lenny to truly establish him as a challenger. The challenger beats the champion. So no one can just be like, oh, this match was just made. Rogue now has a legitimate claim to, like, I should get a title match because I pinned you in that tag match. So yes, and then the ending angle, good shit, 89, love to see that. So we end the show, Crippler and Rogue, they cheated, the fans are all mad, boo, 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 and then they celebrate. And they're celebrating for a little too long because the baby faces end up getting to their feet and laying out the heels. They get their comeuppance all in one show. It's not the best ending for the faces, but I think it's an angle that could work pretty well. You know, they cheated, and then they got cocky, and then they got humbled. So, 89 rated angle. Apparently everybody thought that was a good angle, so shut the hell up, you guys. 89. And the show gets an 80. Yeah! That was way too much energy for my... That hurt my heart, man. That hurt my heart. Dude, I'm sick still. I'm still kind of sick. That literally hurt my heart. Oh my god. It's like I chugged 3 energy drinks. That's how bad it feels. Ow. Ow. So, I have no idea why the Rocky Golden update last week just didn't do well. It didn't. I have no idea why. Crippler is really proving me right here. I feel like it was kind of a risk putting the belt on the Crippler, just inherently, because he's so much lower than a couple of the other guys on the roster. He doesn't seem like the obvious choice to give the world title to, but he's really paying off. He's like, even though the main event got a 76 overall, he got an 81. He was rated on Entertainment during that main event angle. He helped to get that 89. Like, he is proving his worth right now, and I'm really happy about it. So, yeah, I think that's a good episode. If it would be a lot better if I didn't fuck up the Hawaiian Crush angle. That would be awesome if that didn't happen. But yeah, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. But you know what you can win? Is these wars against TC. Oh my god. Dude, it's literally too easy, man. That's actually a good match. I actually like that one. You know what I don't like is this match. Oh my god, are Team Dynasty baby faces? Oh, that's disgusting. That is gross. Team Dynasty are baby faces. Oh my god. Oh, dude. No. Yuck. That is a mood killer. Despite that very unfortunate news, I hope you're all still excited for the next episode. I promise you, Team Dynasty will not be a part of it. So, I'll see you for episode 12. And Dazzling Dave will not see you.